Okay, you guys. Okay, we're just reviewing parabolas. Okay, Joe? No? But I want you to understand what you're doing. This is my function. In fact, never mind, I'm going to fix this better. Well, I can't really do that. Okay, you guys. I think my board's off a little bit. Okay, you guys. What are these? You guys, what are these called, Julian? Where this line crosses, crosses the x-axis is the x-intercept. Okay, this is another x-intercept. Cole, what's the y value there?
No, minus 3.
What is the y-coordinate for every point on this axis? It's what? It's 0. So the x-intercept is a comma 0. Has to do with everything what we're doing. What you are doing is y is equal to, and we won't worry about how wide it is. It could be a number there, but I want y to be 0. So this will be x minus 3. I'm working backwards, and this is x plus 2.
No, wait.
When y is 0, what are the x values?
Wait, isn't it x plus 3?
Nope, it's minus. Because to make this 0, it's x is equal to 3. So to get it on the other side, it's x minus 3 equals 0. Okay, guys. Okay, Joe, you had a question on this? We're waiting for you guys. Everything. I'm trying to get there, but you got to pay attention. So these are called the x-intercepts. They're also called zeros. They're also called roots.
Yep, there's always 2 when you make the U.
There's not always 2.
When you make the U?
You could. There might not be any. Could look like that. We will get to that situation, Cole. Headset off, guys. Cole, headset off. Joe, headset off. Okay. You guys, you could have it intersect just in one point. So we have 3 situations that could happen. We could have my parabola intersect the x-axis in 2 places. That's when you get one that looks like that. One place. Well, I'll let you think about that. And then maybe no places. Okay. So what you have to do, Cole, so you know how to do this, you have to solve this equation and find where this factors, and you set the factors equal to 0. X minus 3 equals 0, or x plus 2 equals 0. Zero product property says that if 2 numbers are multiplied, not added, but multiplied, their product is 0, then one of them's got to be 0. So this is x equal to 3. This is x equal to negative 2. So let's take our worksheet, if I can find one, and which one caused you problem? Number 6? What they're doing...
Can your thing hear us?
What?
Can your thing hear us?
Yeah.
Sometimes? Okay, problem solved.
Where my feet gonna go?
Oh, well. Okay, let's do number 6. Actually, let's do number 8. Okay, Cole, number 8. Here is 8. It says 6x squared minus 9x equals 0. This came from the parabola.
Why did you put X's there? Now I can't do it. You put it all the whole thing.
Because I just marked it. That's okay. So you get y equals 6x squared minus 9x. If I know where the x-intercepts are, I can make a good guess as to what the parabola looks like. It's not giving me the vertex. Joe, headset off again. Okay? Does that make sense? Now, if you guys could behave yourselves, I could actually get through a complete sentence and not sound all like, what's going on here? This is the parabola. When I'm looking for the zeros, I'm looking for that parabola will cross this axis. I don't know where it is.
So are we supposed to make one of these every time?
You could do it, but you're not. We're just doing zero product properties. We're just doing a little piece of this. So how do you find where these multiply to give you 0? So what do you have to do with this?
Put X on.
I want it to multiply. Put x out here. It's called factor. 3x sounds even better. And then we're going to undistribute this. So 3x times what gives you 6x squared? That gives you 6x. How about 6x squared?
Oh,
Another
2X.
2x. Because that's the one you guys missed. Some of you missed. You should be writing it down. Do you have a pencil?
No.
There was a pencil on the ground. Oh, here, this is your lucky day. I got a pencil.
Thank you.
Okay, and then this is going to be what? Minus 3x times what gives you 9x? 3. Check. How do you check? Multiply back out, Alex. So what's true? If this product is 0, product means multiplication. 3x?
Yeah, x times 2x.
And I don't want to multiply it out. I want to find out numbers that multiply to give me 0. So either this factor is 0 or 2x minus 3 is 0. You guys didn't want to write that out, but you need to write it out. You guys ready to go to the SBR room? Okay, because that's what's going to happen. So what happens here? Cole, what happens? What's x equal to? Divide both sides by what? 3. This is times, though. You have to undo the multiplying here. So x equals what? What's 0 divided by 3? Use another piece of paper. As long as I get it back. Okay, what about this one? How do you solve that one? Lucas. Add 3. So you should be ahead of me. So 2x equals 3, and then what do we do? Divide by 2. Henry, question?
Drop my pencil.
There it is. 0 and 3 halves. That's all you have to do. So when you do the worksheet, you will factor, and you took a test on this. You did fairly well, by the way. You're going to factor. First thing you always look for is the GCF. And then you factor the resulting trinomial or binomial, whatever it is. Factor the rest. Set each factor equal to 0. You want to try one more? Or somebody want to come up and try one? Did you have problems with number 7?
Yes.
So we'll do 7.
Didn't?
Oh, no, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Problems with number
Which?
5, though.
Oh, and 5 does look hard.
Yeah, everybody confused me.
Well, it's big numbers.
Let's do 9.
No, 5.
We'll do 9 after.
No, we didn't.
Okay. Is there a greatest common factor, Julian? Is there a GCF? No, 5 doesn't go into x squared. There isn't, so I can't do it. So then we're going to factor this. How do you get x squared? It's exactly like what we did before. How do you get x squared? It's x times x. Now, I don't know what factors are going to work for me. Cole and Julian? Cole? Pay attention here. Why? So you can copy it? That's why you ask. Okay? Now, what multiplies to give me 50?
5 and 10.
1 times 50. 2 times what?
30.
No, smaller.
25.
25. Does 3 go in?
5 and
Yes.
10.
4.
Sorry.
5 times 10?
Yep.
6, 7, 8.
And, or no, 5 and no.
That's it.
30.
Now, you guys, this is a minus sign here, which means that these, one will be positive, one will be negative. So to get the middle term, you add or subtract these. Which one will give me the subtraction? 5 and 10. Now I wanted a negative 5, so I'm going to be smart. Which is with the negative sign. Julian, question?
Plus 5 and minus.
Julian? Joe? Guys? That's good. You can be working on your assignment. Okay, so which is with the negative sign, the 5 or the 10? Joe?
Plus 5.
Which is with the negative sign? I want a negative 5.
Is this our new unit?
This is what we've been working on. We've been doing parabolas.
I know, but with like the zero and everything.
This is just adding on to it, and then we'll have a new unit after that where we'll solve quadratic equations in a variety of ways.
Wait, when's our test?
We have a quiz on this coming up. We have a quiz review, so you need to be working on these. That's it. By the way, I'm not done though. Because this one, yes, equals 0. What will make that 0?
Minus 5.
That's right. Or x minus 10 equals 0. So x equals,
Minus 5. 10.
not minus 10, plus 10. Okay,
No.
you guys said number 9.
Is this homework?
This is your work. Oh, 9 is hard because of that 3. So number 9.
Put it outside.
So it's 3x squared plus 4x plus 1 equals 0. Now what somebody's done is multiplied a bunch of binomials together to get the trinomials, and they're asking you to undo what they did. Because there aren't that many trinomials that can be undone. Okay, Alex? So what do you want to choose? Is there a greatest common factor?
No.
So what do you want to put here?
X.
Okay, then what goes here? I don't get 3x squared though.
Then put the 3 outside.
You want not out here? You can't. It's got to be inside. Whoops, my board's a little off, so let me erase that. Try that again. It's 3x and x. Now, if this is a sum sign, they're the same as that. So guess what? They're both pluses. And what's the only choice for 1?
1.
Yeah, 1 and 1. Does it work? If it doesn't work, then we have to think of something else. We'll have what they call the quadratic formula. Does that work? If I multiply it out, do I get 4x? That's 1x. If I multiply these guys together, I get 3x, which is 4x. Yeah, that works. So where is this equal to 0?
X equals 0.
No, when 3x plus 1 equals 0. This number is 0, or that number is 0.
Then what do we do with the 4?
I just checked it. That's a multiplication check. Okay? Let's do this one. That's easier. What do you put in there to make that true? You guys know how to solve these equations. I know you do. X equals what? Negative 1. Just think about what it says. What about this one?
Minus 1.
Minus 1. So 3x equals negative 1 and divide by 3. So x equals negative 1/3. Now, that should be enough to get you going on this. Yeah.